Case People versus Martel Williams.
Your Honor, I'm wondering if this is a township case. I cannot find a file in our system.
I have it as a state case. Let me see. No, this is, well, it is. It was, we entered it wrong. The complaint is clearly a township, but it was entered as a state case.
Your Honor,
Okay, Mr.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township. I do not have that file with me today, so I'd ask that the court adjourn it.
Mr. Williams?
Yeah.
Do you have not been appointed counsel in this case, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Because I don't think, as I'm looking at the files, things are messed up about it, but it appears to me I had to issue 2 bench warrants, but you've not been arraigned on this matter. All right. So let me at least begin that part of the process. All right. State your name, sir.
Martel Williams.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about May 25th, 2023, at the location of West Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of operating while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yes, I do.
That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service or any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also immobilize your vehicle, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, sir?
I understand.
All right. First question I have for you, sir, is do you wish to be represented by counsel?
Yes.
All right. This is a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Williams. We will waive any further reading and stand mute and request another pretrial date, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea in this matter. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. Found in this case, I had an alleged BAC of 0.186. I'll set the defendant's bond at a personal recognizance $20,000 bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapon. Sir, there is to be no possession of any, I need an order, please. There is to be no possession of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that, sir?
I understand.
I am also going to order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections for placement on a sober link alcohol tether. You're to do that within 24 hours. I am signing that order now. You understand that, sir?
I understand.
All right. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Genevieve Donald.
Mr. Reiser on behalf of the people.
Mr. Donnell. Genevieve Donnell. You're prompting.
Sorry, I'm sorry. The host has asked you to start your video. Okay, sorry. I don't know how to use this. Yeah,
Okay.
so,
You did okay. What's your name?
my name is Genevieve Donna.
All right. Ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about September 4th, 2023, at the location of 1675 Cypress Point Court, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did make an assault and or an assault and battery upon a Kathy Donnell. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes,
That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
what, yes,
Yes.
yes,
All right. This is a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Donnell, and we will waive any further readings, stand mute, and request another pretrial date, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived former reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea in this matter. Pretrial in this case will be adjourned to November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. It's the bond in this case. I'll set a bond at a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. I will order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of weapons. You understand that, ma'am? That's a yes.
yes,
There should be no
Yes.
possession of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that?
yes.
Is there any reason you need to have any contact with Kathy Donnell?
At this time, no. I mean,
At
she's
this
my
time,
mom.
no.
Well, she's
Then
my
I'm gonna
mom.
order no, I'm gonna order no contact with
Okay.
Kathy Donnell. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes,
All right. Anything further regarding bond? Okay.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, would you consider ordering drug testing? My understanding is cocaine or some other controlled substance was a factor here.
What was the alleged substance?
Cocaine.
Got it. All right. Mr. Donnell, I'm gonna order that you report over to community corrections for drug testing. You understand that?
yes, like, I just go there today, or what?
Yes, you're gonna have to report over today and make sure that you have funds to pay for the testing. Because of the
Okay.
nature of the drug involved, I'm gonna order testing 2 times per week,
Okay,
random. You understand that?
yes,
All right. Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Court does call the case, People versus Jason Westlake. Excuse me. Testing.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. This was Jason Westlake, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
2 cases.
good morning, Your Honor. Marcia Kracher on case number
Ending in 764.
764. That is correct, Your Honor. And I think the public defender has another case up as well.
Yes, good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Westlake on 0659.
Mr. Westlake, please state your name, sir.
Jason Scott Westlake.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, Mr. Westlake has a case that's currently up in circuit court. We're attempting to resolve it. We'd ask for a 2-week adjournment. If that is not able to be resolved up in circuit court, then we would resolve these cases down here at that time, Your Honor. That's how my,
I would join in that request, Your Honor.
When is the case up? And what date is that up for?
it's actually currently set for trial, Your Honor. We are continuing in negotiations with Ms. Londy up in circuit court, and we should have an answer on some requests no later than 2 weeks, Your Honor.
November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m.
Your Honor, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Let's call the case of the people versus Gary Lee Hall.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
is an arraignment pretrial without counsel, and Hall is not present.
Gary Lee Hall. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Ms. Reiser, do you have the alleged BAC?
Yes, Your Honor, it's 0.14.15.
Thank you. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $15,000. I'll give a 10% privilege at this time on this. Given the nature of the charge, that warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the People versus Nicholas Clemens.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
This is an arraignment pretrial and is present.
Clemens,
Yes, sir.
sit. Do you have a camera?
Oh, yes, sir. Hi,
Hello, what's your name?
Nicholas Clements. Nicholas
All
Steve.
right, Mr. Clemens, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about June 27, 2023, at the location of Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
I believe so. I don't know. Yes, sir. I don't have-
Okay.
Spoken to a
Do you
lawyer.
understand that you're charged with driving while intoxicated, or what's commonly known as drunk driving? Do you understand that?
Correct, but I wasn't. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not asking whether or not you were or not. I'm indicating you understand that's what you're charged with.
Understood.
All right. It is alleged in this case that you were under the influence of a controlled substance. You understand that, sir?
I do.
All right. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Your vehicle could be subject to a mobilization. The court could also order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
I believe so.
Well, do you understand that those are the possible penalties, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding the charges or the possible penalties, sir?
Not this moment.
All right. First question I have for you, sir, is do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
I do.
This is a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Clements. We will waive any further readings, stand mute, and request a pretrial date, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. Bond in this case, what is the alleged drug?
Your Honor, it's marijuana and amphetamines.
Got it. Bond in this case will be set in the amount of $10,000 personal recognizance bond. I'll order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or use of any weapons or possession of weapons. You understand that, sir?
I do.
There is also to be no possession of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. You understand that, sir?
I do.
I'm further going to order that the defendant is to report over to the Department of Community Corrections, for one time per week testing on this case. All right, you need to report within 24 hours, sir.
Where do I find that information?
Okay. Do you have something to write with? Let me give you a phone number to call.
Go ahead.
Community Corrections phone number is area code 734-973
Okay.
4520.
All right.
All right, I'm going to give you another phone number to call. I need you to contact the public defender's office.
Okay, sir.
All right, and that number is area code 734-222-6970.
Okay.
When you call them, I need you to give them your name, a valid phone number, and a valid email address so they can contact you. Understood?
Understood.
All righty. Thank you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Marcelis Martin.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, can you unmute and state your name for the record, please?
I had this as a Pittsfield case.
Conrad Siller on behalf of.
Yeah, I was gonna say I jumped the gun. Sorry, Mr.
That's
Siller.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right. What are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, it's my fault. I did not know Mr. Martin was in custody. I was trying to call him, but didn't answer. He didn't answer, and I can only assume now that it was because he was in the jail. So I would ask for an adjournment to allow us to speak. I'm not sure at this time what he's in for, if he's being
All right.
held in this
I'll
case.
adjourn the matter to November 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. Mr. Martin, state your name, please.
Marcelis Martin.
All right, Mr. Martin, you're not in on this case because it's a PR. What are you in on currently?
Well, right now I'm waiting on MC Police to bring my paperwork in. I supposed to have got out here yesterday, but they don't have the paperwork in. So today I goes in today at 1 o'clock for domestic violence. Hopefully the paperwork is in. If not, they say they're gonna let me go because I've been here for 48 hours with no paperwork. So I don't know what's taking these guys so long to drop off the paperwork, but obviously.
Okay, no, I don't know because I don't think that's my case. It might be an afternoon arraignment.
It's 1 o'clock.
Okay, so here, I don't know, sir. The only thing I was looking at is trying to figure out what you were in on because you have a PR bond here. And I was going to change it to a nominal bond so you got credit. But it sounds like to me that you might be released. So I'm going to leave your bond at a PR on my case right now, okay? And we'll do that. And I'll set this for November 1st, and we'll see you then, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, people versus Nathulian Mason.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
It's an arraignment in counsel without arraignment retrial without counsel, and she is not currently signed in, but she has had contact with the clerk's office this morning.
To say what?
Attempting to sign in, I believe.
All right, this is set for arraignment pretrial. This individual has had contact with the clerk's office, but is not here currently. So what I will do is I'll adjourn this arraignment pretrial out to November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. All right. And we'll see if they can get themselves on by that time. Hello,
I'm here. I'm trying to
what's your name? What's your name, man? You're Miss Mason? Okay, Miss Mason, I can't you need to be arraigned on this charge. And so I can't make out, you've got a very weak Wi-Fi signal. She dropped, right?
Yep, she's gone.
She's gone. All right. I will send her a chat that I've adjourned her matter out to the 1st. She's back on. She dropped again. So just do that and we'll see if we can get a better connection on that day. Court does call the case, People versus Mario Brown.
Patricia Reiser on behalf of the people.
Bridget Coons on behalf of Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, if you can unmute myself or get one of the jail staff too, and then state your name in full.
Mario Brown.
Your Honor, this is set up for a pretrial. We would be asking for adjournment so that we can continue negotiations.
I'll adjourn this matter then to November 1st, 2023, 9 a.m. Defendant's bond with its conditions will continue.
And Mr. Brown, I'll
Okay.
come sit in the jail tomorrow to go over what's going on.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Brown.